case you're wondering why my background is different for this review and the next few after this, this is why. Okay, so you know what? Maybe I should explain that better. I'm on vacation. As I mentioned, I would be in my summer update. But, you know, no vacation can stop me from going to a bunch of stores and seeing what they have. And I was able to pick up 4 cars. So, I have some reviews to make here. If this area looks familiar to any of you, I did like 2 whole reviews here the last time I was in the same house on vacation back in 2018. I reviewed Junior Moon and the Radiator Springs sign launcher story set thing, which I still use in my series to this day. I reviewed those here, and I think it's a perfect little spot. It's not as big as my usual one, but hey, it doesn't have the area for the cars to fall off of, unless I put them all the way up here and they roll down. Anyway guys, welcome back to yet another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Muddy Rust-eze Racing Center Lightning McQueen. One of my personal favorite diecasts of 2020. The amount of detail on this guy is insane. He has a different sad facial expression. He's covered in mud. Even his base is like a muddy brown. Even the windows have mud on them. This is a diecast I never really expected to see released, but I'm so happy it was. Of course, this is based off of the scene in the Demolition Derby in Cars 3 where Mr. Drippy accidentally shoots all of his water out onto Chester Whipple Filter, and it's revealed to be McQueen. Now, Lightning here actually has unique artwork, which is a really nice touch. They didn't just give him the regular Rust-eze Racing Center artwork. He's covered in mud. Although I wish he were frowning. I wish his face were closer to the expression on the diecast, but it still is nice to have unique artwork. Of course, he's part of the Thunder Hollow series, a series I think has been better this year compared to past years. They're re-releasing all of the rubber tire cars without rubber tires. I'm not picking those up though because I already have the rubber tire ones. There's not really enough of a difference to warrant me buying all of them again. And they also finally released Fair Game, which is really nice. I think in 2018 the Thunder Hollow series really wasn't that good. And then last year it improved with the fans, and this year it's got some really solid new releases like this awesome McQueen and Fair Game. It's Crazy 8 Night at Thunder Hollow Speedway. We've got Miss Fritter pushing all these cars and the Thunder Hollow logo. I think this may be the first Thunder Hollow series review I've done this year. I've been keeping track of all of my different reviews in their own individual playlists this year. I think this actually may be the first Thunder Hollow one. Alright, check this guy out. So here's McQueen out of the package, and he looks great. He is super sad. He keeps the strangely big eyes that are on the regular Rust-eze Racing Center McQueen. But look at him. He's covered in all sorts of dirt. The top of him looks all wet. And it goes beyond just like water droplets. You could see that certain patches of his paint are darker to show that they were either just washed or covered in mud. He's so nicely detailed. Have this really great frowning expression. It seems he got a bit of mud or dirt in his mouth, unfortunately. Look at this. He's all just washed over in mud and water. His wheels are all muddy. Even the exhaust is muddy. We have his Lightning McQueen signature up there. The windows are all wet. I really didn't expect them to go this far with this diecast. Even making the windows have water detailing on it. Everything just looks so great. Look at the mud here on the side covering up the 95 logo. And you could still see, like, it's still the foil material like regular Rust-eze Racing Center McQueen. You have his gas cap there. Again, light your tires coated in mud. 95 up top. Really unique Rust-eze Racing Center logo on the back there. Once again, in the usual foil design. Even have mud splattered up back here. Rust-eze logo there. 95 there. And the headlights. The other side is the same. Yeah, unfortunately, it seems the same details were copied and pasted onto the other side almost exactly, but that's okay. Or no, actually, the mud detailing actually is different. There's some here on this side, and there isn't any here on this side. So there are differences on each side. And there is the base. As you can see, he is coated in mud. The bottom of the wheels are entirely muddy, but the sides aren't, similar to the beach racers. Look at that. I really love how this turned out. He even has mud on the front here, like it was splashed out forward. He really looks so good. So yeah, this is an amazing diecast. It's definitely one of my favorite cars of this year, at least so far. He's definitely great, I think. The only weird thing about him is a weird thing about Chester Whipplefilter. Chester Whipplefilter is in the like Cars 1 McQueen body style, where he's a little bit less long, but the muddy Rust-eze Racing Center McQueen isn't. He's in the Cars 3 McQueen model, so it's kind of weird. He when McQueen was covered in mud, apparently he got slightly smaller and a little wider, and then when the mud came off, he reverted back to how he previously was. I guess that's how he disguised himself so well. Hopefully one of these days they'll release an updated, correct model Chester Whipplefilter. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.